Hi there, welcome to GrainTV. It's Tuesday, January 26th. We had a mixed day in grains. Let's take a look at the grain hedge trading platform and see where we closed. In Chicago, corn was fractionally lower, giving up a ½ cent a bushel, while beans losing 4 cents and wheat continuing to hold strong, gaining 3 1/4 cents and hitting its highest level in almost 3 weeks. So let's take a look at some of the news out today. One of the things that really was concerning was news from China that they're going to stop buying U.S. DDGs, and that of course is a major byproduct of the ethanol manufacturing process. It's been a key driver of profitability over the long run as China has been buying U.S. DDGs. But China has said they are well overstocked. They are sort of in a trade dispute with the U.S. over this product, and so they are going to slash their imports by as much as 50%. So what concerns me is if that starts to happen, then we're going to see ethanol margins, which are already in the red, really come under pressure. And what will that do to corn prices? I can't believe it will do anything positive. Other news, we continue to watch South America. They are going to be harvesting soon. They're sort of trickling into the harvest stage, but will be hitting full force in the next few weeks. There is some lingering dryness in Argentina. Cordoba, a major state in Argentina for corn and soybean production, has reasonably decent subsoil moisture, but topsoil moisture is starting to get dry and the rain outlook is a bit spotty. So there are some concerns, but are these things that are going to lead the bean market higher? So far, it doesn't look like anything substantial at the tail end of the South American season is going to give this market a spark. Let's turn now and talk about technical analysis, and one in particular I want to look at wheat. And before we get into that, let's talk about a technique called Fibonacci. And Fibonacci is a tool that can be used to identify retracements in markets that are sort of run their course on a leg and potentially retracing higher in the case of wheat. So we've had this big leg down, and where are potentially the retracement zones? The nice thing about the grain hedge trading platform, if you are a trading client, there is an ability in the trading platform to actually have the tool draw these Fibonacci retracement zones for you, and they are generally in the 61%, 50%, and 38% range. So let's take a look at wheat. We've come off of these highs back in October, and somewhere around 538, and we set a low most recently at 456. So that sets the range for our Fibonacci tool, and then the Fibonacci tool actually draws the retracement zones at 38%, 50%, and 62%. What's interesting about wheat is as we've come up today in particular, we hit the 38% mark, that 488, and that was a mark that was set by the Fibonacci retracement. We traded up as high as that on March wheat, but we backed off into the close, only being up 3 cents. Now, if you look at the next zone up, the 50% zone, that you will see is an area where we have traded quite frequently, around that $4.97, $5 range. So the Fibonacci tool, I think, is a pretty useful tool to sort of gauge where the market might find some resistance or potentially get more catalyst if it can break through those zones. So right now we're looking at 488 on March wheat. Can we penetrate up to that and get through that and potentially move up into the 497 area? I'm not real convinced we'll do that. We are trading higher, some of that driven by short covering, some of that driven by concern that Russia may limit its export business. But overall, there's very little fundamental news to keep this market moving higher. But nonetheless, technicians will have you watch that 488 mark for a key that we may be able to penetrate above that and move higher. That's all we got today on GrainTV. If you've got any questions, give us a call, 877-472-4607. And as always, visit us online at grainhedge.com to learn how we can help you in your grain marketing situation. Have a great day and trade safely.